So when you start building enough of this stuff, you need like
straight.
You need to bring like a beautiful mind to try to like fucking connect all this shit. Because like I need this plug here, I need this plug here.
Welcome to the Chip and Cern Show, the podcast about everything and nothing at the same time. They were possibly separated at birth, only to be rejoined to create the sweet sounds that will caress your deepest cochlea. This show is real, random, rant-filled, and ruthless. Please be warned that this show may hurt your feelings, offend your grandma, and even kick your dead dog in the balls. So get ready, and let's get this shit started.
This shit has started. I am Chip.
I'm Cern.
And you are listening to the Chip and Cern Show.
Once again?
Exclusively.
Very first time?
On the Chip and Cern Show podcast.
Exclusive members.
On Chip and Cern Show. Well, 'tis the season. We should have like some bells.
Yes.
Like some
Sleighs.
reindeer bells coming in. Some
Yes.
sleighs. For the holiday season is here.
And we are
non-denominational, of course.
Drinking from our hopefully sponsor. No.
No. We had our one sponsored post and we're back to our usual.
Lagunitas. Something easy.
Now,
I think we emailed them saying, "Hey, you want to be a part of this? This gold mine?"
And they just replied back. Just said spam. Yeah.
Please don't contact us ever again.
Please never again contact us. Now, tell me, this could dictate our podcast. We had another topic we were going to talk about, but I went to Costco, and I'm seeing all the winter booze.
Okay.
Now, Anchor Steam has the annual Christmas or like winter Magnum beer that they do, that big one.
It's a little heavier. Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm just not into any of those. I'm not into any of the big winter this or winter that.
No, I don't. I agree with you. I don't like that winter. Remember that fucking beer we got at BJ's back in the heyday? The Snow Cap.
Sorry, that was such a deep pull. I don't even... Was that from... We were in fucking high school? No. Oh, wait.
We were 21.
We were 21.
We were like fresh.
Right, because
we were fresh 21.
And that's... Oh, okay. The only thing... Tell me if this is the right situation. Tony, you, me...
Dana.
And someone said, "How's that?" And they say, "Good." And I said, "We'll have two."
Pitchers.
And she walked off.
Two pitchers. And remember Tony saying,
we were choking
"We
it
didn't
down,
even
right?
taste that shit. What the fuck's wrong with you?" When you said, "We're fine." And remember, they wouldn't drink it because it tasted so bad.
Was it a...
It was like
stout?
Yeah, it was like a
sort of
stout. It
thing?
was like a porter or dark porter or stout or
And
something.
we had to choke it down.
You and I had to drink a pitcher each, remember? Because those other two wouldn't.
Soft.
Yeah, they wouldn't even hold up their end of the bargain. They said, "I didn't want that shit," so then we had to drink the pitcher because we were poor at that point in time.
Yeah,
we couldn't waste
certainly,
nothing.
at that age, you're not leaving any alcohol on.
Okay, so I do remember this. Remember, you and I drank a pitcher each, and we were feeling pretty good. Remember when we went back to Tony's place and played Garage Band or Garage Hero or whatever, Band Hero. Remember we had the band, he had the drums and shit.
No, I don't remember.
Yeah,
but
remember because we were singing.
Was it the Beatles one?
No, it was the regular. Because I remember I told them to pick a Guns N' Roses, and I was
November Rain, and we were all drunk trying to. Yeah. What instrument would you play with that?
I was a vocalist.
Wow. Okay.
Remember, that was Axl Rose.
Oh, that's right. I was singing some Christmas songs today, and my daughter goes, "No, Dad, no," and puts her hand over my mouth. I was like, "Jingle bells" or something like that. Now, what are your thoughts on the eggnog?
I can't do it. It's the worst. It's the worst.
Just the creaminess.
The
of it?
Makes me.
Now, what if you put a little something in there?
No, I'd rather just drink spirits straight.
Okay.
Than go with it. I can't do the eggnog.
I'm trying to think of what other. I feel like there's big brandy. It's like a big brandy holiday for some reason.
Yeah, it is the E&J and stuff. Yeah. I see a lot of E&J.
I don't mix my drinking up. I just wine, obviously, like during a holiday event or something. But my beer stays the same. I'm not getting the holiday.
I don't like the winter style.
Yeah.
It's kind of like
It's overly malty.
Yes.
In my opinion.
Yes, it is. It's really thick,
Syrupy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I don't like it.
Well, what? Now we're going to talk about putting the holiday decorations up.
Oh, that's right. I was like, what the fuck were we talking about?
Because now my wife and I and our daughter moved up and got a proper house.
Yes.
And we were previously in an apartment, and our idea of decorating for Christmas was pulling the 4-foot Christmas tree that we got at Walgreens and putting it by the TV.
Okay.
Now we moved up to the house, and we got the kid. The burbs. And we had the kid and everything, and it's like, we need a proper Christmas tree, and you kind of get, and it's fun, and I enjoy it, decorating and seeing the kid like be excited about it.
They're super excited, yes.
So a couple of years ago, we dropped 3 to 4 bills on a pre-lit 7.5 foot, fir Christmas tree. So
artificial.
Part of me is like, I need to get my money's worth for this. And so by the time you drag it out of the attic, which you're fucking sweating your balls off up there.
Yeah.
And you're like, I don't want to like...
Is that how you keep it?
Yeah, up in the loft. And I don't want to drop this giant box on my pregnant wife who's down there holding her hands out. And I want to like...
Oh, yeah.
Knock her over.
Induce labor.
Yeah. So anyway, long story short, I put the tree up every year for the past couple of years. The first weekend in November.
No, I don't do that.
So,
I always wait.
Now, admittedly, I mean, when you saw my house when you were driving up.
Yes.
Lights.
Christmas llama.
Dolly.
Ah.
And the lights just on the gutters. I don't go crazy and put like a fucking nativity. There's no fucking religious anything.
You should see. No, I don't have that. I'll show you. I'll show you a picture.
But it's not the news isn't coming by and like, oh sir, tell us about your lights. How long? So my lights were up. No joke. November 3rd.
Wow. I don't know if I can go November.
That's a full. That's like about 4 weeks before Thanksgiving. And Joe and my neighbor came over to give me shit about it, as I should. I knew I was going to take a beating for that.
All right, so Chip, I'm sending you a picture of my house.
Oh,
you'll see it. So what I do is, let's
see,
run the icicle lights around the gutter, like the trim of the house. Excuse me, not the gutter.
I see it here. Whoa, Cerny.
I have a
okay,
Christmas sloth up in the front.
Where'd you get that from?
Robin got it. I don't know. I think she got it from Costco or something like that. I don't know.
I'll ask.
The
lights that are actually plastic icicles looking like.
Yes, those are in the tree. Got that at Home Depot, along with the.
Now, let me ask you: are you every year acquiring a new piece?
Yes.
Okay.
So I have a Christmas shark, which is over to the left, and if you're looking at the picture, the little blue guy.
Yeah.
I got that.
Oh, I like that. Could be a manatee and I see a snowman.
The snowman actually is one of the first things I got.
Okay.
That was at the first fucking house I had. It was like the only thing we had.
Yeah.
It was like I had like a string of lights and then a snowman. And then like one of the years I dropped like 3 bills on like Christmas lights. And then like half of them didn't work the next year and I was like pissed. I remember. So this is something that I remember when I getting sidetracked.
Yeah.
Actually, I have I was looking at it. We have
It's a good setup. You have a giant snowflake, an owl.
Yep.
And is that a raccoon?
That's the sloth. Anyway,
okay.
From my childhood, I remember my dad using. We didn't have LEDs back in the day. Remember, it was just regular. I remember him like plugging in like he did the peak. I remember him plugging it in like it was working, and then like he like kind of slipped and hit the thing, and half the strand went out. I remember him screaming, fuck, and like ripping the thing off the wall. Only
I can
half
see
of
that.
it, and
I
like
can see
throwing
that.
it out of the street. You know?
I could see that. Totally. That's great.
Those are the best times.
The best memories, Dad. Thank you.
So another one. He was up in the tree, like wrapping the tree.
Yeah.
I was like, "Hey, James," I'm my brother. Like, look at this. I was like shaking the tree.
And he's got a ladder like leaned up against it.
I remember, which one of you stupid fucks is shaking the tree? I was like, James, come on.
How old were you?
It's probably like 8.
8. Okay.
Something.
I wasn't high school.
No.
Okay. Well, do you remember my house growing up?
Yes.
The fucking production my mom would put on. No, I'm not joking, people. We literally had like a storage unit just for Christmas stuff.
Yes.
My mom had these custom-made wooden
Oh yeah.
candy canes that probably was 50 of them because our driveway was fucking.
It was long. It was like
it
a
was
mile
long. So you would have to put the Christmas canes in candy canes. Sorry, a certain like you had to like measure out that they all were equidistant. Then you would string the lights from that to that. Then there was other things. And
It was a full day.
now I like told my mom, I was like, "Oh, I put the lights up." She fucking like took offense. She's like, "Oh, you're trying to beat me to the." I'm like, "Whoa, whoa!" Like she thought I was like shots fired, you know. I'm like, "Mom, just fucking pump the brakes real quick." She goes, "Oh man, I can't believe. Oh, are you? Wow, okay. I haven't gotten any Christmas stuff out. You beat me. Congratulations." I'm like, Mom,
This isn't a challenge.
I'm like, Jesus Christ, I'll fucking. Now, you just put yours up after Thanksgiving. Is that sort of
Day
the
after.
standard?
Yeah, day after. I think the day after is like the biggest Christmas tree day of the year.
Now
we have an artificial one too.
okay.
So we have a shed outside, and of course it was fucking raining. I was running out in the rain.
Of course. Did you get the tree like the 70% off the day after? Okay, nice.
Off season.
Yeah,
I remember getting it like, this is
it's like a $500 tree. You got it for like $100 or something.
that's exactly what it
Yeah.
was, because it was one of those. I was like, this is gonna be a great investment, and my dad gives me shit because he's a purist. You know, he's like, that's nice for a fake tree. I guess it's fake though.
What, do you want to cut a new tree down every fucking year?
And I was like, it's just easier anyway.
Yeah.
He goes, you know, it smells like a Christmas tree, like a real Christmas tree. I'm like, okay then. So I sent him a challenge. I said,
Oh,
take a look at my house. Took a picture and sent it to him.
yeah. Oh,
He says, it's pretty good for a fucking amateur. So then he sent me a picture of his. He's like, take that, bitch. And I was like, that's all I saw. And I was like, damn it. I was like, oh, okay.
was it good?
Yeah, oh yeah, he has. I mean, he has.
Is
like,
it the same house you guys?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So he has, 20 years of decorations. He's just been adding every year.
Right. You're like,
And he-
those
and he-
fucking bulbs have lead in them.
Yeah, I know. He had a couple of new ones. I was like, where'd you get that? He's like, fucking Sears is going out of business. I just swooped in on some of their shit. I was like, damn it.
Oh.
He's right.
So we haven't added anything new. I did get one of those Bush nets.
Oh, those are great.
Rip.
I have one, a white one.
Rip Papa Bush.
Oh, yeah, rip.
Okay. One of those Bush nets. It's like those are cool. And then I reused we talked about this last year on the pod. All my lights from now what would be 2 years ago, for some reason, fucking just went shit the bed.
I know.
So I sort of wrap those around. We have some bushes in front. I wrap them around, and when a dead spot comes up, I just like throw it behind, and then I wrap the good up front. So that's what I'm doing. We've done, I would say, probably more stuff inside the house now, but I wouldn't mind.
Oh, our house.
I went to Costco today.
Yeah.
Kristen, how big was that fucking candy cane thing?
He's asking.
Oh,
That's fine.
is she responding? I can't hear.
I can hear you.
One
One second. I'm
anyway.
taking it off.
Okay. So we were into Costco today, and they had these 2 candy canes were probably crossed
7 or 8 feet tall.
7 or 8 feet tall.
Holy fuck.
I was like, that's fucking badass. $300. Like, damn.
So
I could have returned it after.
So
'cause it's
every
Costco.
year, so if you go to Home Depot,
Yeah.
there's a dragon holding a candy cane. And I always tell Robin,
Why not?
the Christmas fucking dragon. I want a Christmas dragon. But every year it's been denied.
At Target, they have a hippopotamus.
Oh, I see.
And I have the llama. I want to get the hippo. Like I want to get these all.
Well, the hippopotamus makes a little more sense because that song. I want hippopotamus for Christmas.
Oh yeah.
Only hippopotamus would do.
I like that. But there's no llama Christmas songs.
That's new. Maybe we'll make her own.
We can make one.
We'll have a track.
Actually, one thing I've always wanted to do is a Chip and Cern parody Christmas song album.
I'm in.
You like, instead of I saw Mama kissing Santa Claus, I saw Mom blowing Santa.
So,
We could do it.
A thing that I like to do, and it drives Robin crazy.
Yeah.
So,
which is why we're married.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I do it on purpose. So like the songs will come on and be like,
and you
a
slowly them
peppermint
up.
stick for old Saint Nick, and I'm like, he could suck on my dick, you know. She's like, do you have to ruin every song?
I do the same
absolutely
thing.
I have to do it. I mean, if she didn't get so mad, I probably wouldn't do it. But
Right.
she gets furious when I do it. So yeah.
Now, here's how we would do this. I would pump up the arrow bed because you'd be spending the night.
Oh, absolutely.
We fucking get a 12er for ourselves.
Yes.
And just similar to the other theme songs we recorded for the Chip and Cern Show over the days, we just start going. Turn the mics on and
Heat up the mics, and we'll let the
we'll let the parodies fly.
Absolutely.
I thought it would be if we had like 3 or 4 clips. I mean, they would only have to be 15 or something seconds, but it would be like highly produced.
15 minutes. Like, whoa.
Oh, man.
Fucking
Well, a
stand up.
couple songs, Frosty the Snowman. I don't know where we can go with that, but
I'd have to listen to it.
I saw Mommy Blowing Santa Claus would be the best one.
Absolutely.
And then something like that. Anyway, I need what other I saw in your photo, you have one of those LED like design.
The
How are you
one that
liking those?
projects it. Oh, that's great.
Projector.
Yes, those are great because it kind of fills up. Because there's some spots like because I have a 2-story.
Okay.
I'm not going on a second story.
Braggart.
I'm not fucking Griswold. I'm not going up there. I'm not going up there and do it. So it just shoots it. You can kind of.
And you could put. They have like Halloween. Is it just a little like
it's a little
panel you put in front of the light if you want to
stick it to the ground? You kind of point it. It's like a little,
okay.
and then you can do on mine. You could do green and red lights.
Okay.
You can control. You could just leave them sitting there.
I've seen some that
static.
say like season's greetings.
Yeah,
or
you can
something.
get those
Okay.
too. I didn't get those because I thought it was kind of lame. But
I
they
wanna
even have
get-
ones where you can.
Happy Kwanzaa.
There you go. They have
Festivus for the rest of
Day.
us.
There you go. Actually,
That would be good.
I on HQ.
Oh,
I lost.
I missed
like,
that question. Yeah.
Question 6 or something like that. Anyway,
Who was George Costanza, Frank? Who was his first airing of grievances in the Festivus episode? Was it against George,
yeah, I can get that one.
Morgan, or something else? Kruger, yeah. I saw on Reddit somebody's Christmas. They had like a mobile home, like an RV.
Yeah.
And they put a mannequin out like in Christmas vacation when he's pumping the sewage out of the RV.
Merry Christmas,
So
shitter's full.
Yeah.
Now there's actually an article came out, and I'll look at it as well doing it.
Okay.
And I'm doing it off the top of my head before I get into it. They have like this whole light display, and like the city or something wants them to pay $2,000
What?
because it's so cool. People want to flock to see it, so they have to pay. The city wants them to pay for security and shit. I'm looking it up, but
Oh, so because you're so popular, it almost requires like police trafficking or something?
yeah.
Interesting. Let's see. I'm going to do some Google fooing. Best Xmas lights.
So
2018. Let's see it.
so this is in New Jersey.
Okay.
What I was talking about. It's not loading. God damn it.
Now, let's see these lights. Well, first of all, who goes multicolor anymore with the bulbs? You got to go white, I think. Right?
So I have white icicles and stuff. Now,
yeah.
Robin's thinking about she wants to splash more color into what we got.
Wow. Okay. The best Christmas light displays in every state. Holy shit. I'm going to send you this via text.
So while you're sending me that, so every year for the last 15 years, this family in Old Bridge, New Jersey, has decorated their homes with more than 200,000 lights. Looks pretty cool. So,
Alabama, Alaska.
So it draws admirers from December 1st through January 1st each year, has resulted in complaints from some neighbors.
Wow.
And costs the township tens of thousands of dollars in security expenses. So officials are asking the family to pay $2,000 a day, to cover overtime pay for police officers who are on duty at the light display.
Wait, they have to come out the popo, the 5-0?
I guess so. So the family, however, is not interested in paying these costs out of pocket.
No fucking shit.
Yeah. He has posted a GoFundMe with a $75,000 goal to cover the added expenses. So this guy said it's my First Amendment right. For Christmas.
I don't remember.
I mean, I would tell him. I would tell him, yeah, fuck you.
I mean, did Edison write it?
So I have been watching Trailer Park Boys, and a common phrase, is "fuck off."
I like it.
Fuck off,
Yeah.
So when they, that would be my response when they said we want you to pay $2,000. Fuck off. $2,000 a day. What do I look like, a fucking gate, a Bill Gate or something? Like,
I don't even understand what it's for. You're not asking these people to come over. You're not hosting anything.
No.
They're driving by your fucking house. They're
like the lights that we do.
They're gapers.
So I don't know about you, but like when I do the lights and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it for anybody else in the neighborhood.
It's for the fam.
Yes, especially, Jeffrey thinks it's the coolest thing in the world.
Right.
He likes to come out and check it and stuff. He likes to help me put the shit up. I have pictures. So this is classic. So he's helping me. And he decided he had a shirt on. And he decided
That's surprising.
He didn't want to wear pants.
He was shirt cocking?
What?
Shirt cocking?
He had his undies on.
Okay.
And he had boots. He's like, I don't want to put my pants on.
That's the real Griswold right
there.
there.
He said, he told me, I don't want to put my pants on. I said, well, you're 6, so get away with it. So go for it. If I decided to do that,
there'd be
I would
fucking police showing up.
Arrested. So he was helping me in his I said, that's fine. But it's all about, that's what it was about. He was excited because we have, decorations and stuff.
It's exciting.
It wasn't about anybody else.
The neighbor.
I didn't give a fuck what they're doing.
Now, my lights being up so early, and lights are popping up now, but mine have been up for 3 weeks.
Yes.
What do you think the neighbors are like? I mean, we were up in a court, like not a lot of traffic up our way.
Yes.
But
same
as you guys, yeah. Do you think the neighbors like the fucking Nicodemus has his shit up again? What's he trying to like? Yeah,
I'm sure they're talking. Yeah.
Now I will admit this, and this is embarrassing to me. So, I was doing the bush light, but I wanted to make sure everything worked, so I plugged it in, and then I hung everything.
I did the same thing.
And I was like, okay, let me plug it in how it's supposed to be, like connecting it up.
Yeah.
I did it backwards. So I was like, okay, that's fine. I'll just get an adapter because my plugs didn't match up. I had 2 females.
Yes.
So I went to Ace and I said, hey, I need a male to male adapter for my thing. And he's like, what? I was like, it has 2 prongs on both sides like this, but just this on both sides. I was showing him. He goes, that they don't make that. I'm like, what? He goes, that's 2 positive ends. When you would plug it in, you would fucking electrocute yourself. He goes, you need to string your Christmas lights the other way. I'm like, how'd you know is that? He goes, every year. I'm like, oh, okay.
So that's not embarrassing. I've done that. I didn't look for an adapter.
Yeah.
I didn't make that mistake this year.
But you know what I was trying to do. I was just trying to.
I know. I've made that mistake many a time. So it's like, okay, I knew because we had that situation. So Robin helped me.
Uh-huh.
And So we have when you start building enough of this stuff,
It's tough to keep it straight.
You need to bring like a beautiful mind to try to like fucking connect all this shit. Because like I need this plug here, I need this plug here. So she was helping me, and she did the front ones. Okay. Well, all my plugs are on one side, and I said, "Thanks for the help, but we got to reverse these." And she said, "Why?"
Or you get a fucking big ass extension.
Yeah, and
cord.
I showed her, and she goes, "Fuck," you know. Like, okay, so we reversed it.
There's no way around it.
So and plus, I've done that. At least it was on the ground. I've done some on the
up?
fucking, and I'm like, God damn it! And I'm just, you know.
Well, I had my lights up, and I'm up by the gutters, hanging. I'm using the same clips, and I'm like, oh fuck, I need to do my gutters. I need to like clean them out, and I'm like,
yeah, looking at like,
well, just maybe next season,
whatever.
Maybe when I take it down.
If I were taking it down, I might feel like cleaning it, but who knows?
Now, okay, so it sounds like I need to get. Where'd you get that projector at? Just Lowe's or anything like that. Okay. Sounds like I need one of those.
They have these cool lights at Lowe's that you can sync to your smartphone. You can do like
music.
Yeah.
Now you have all your shit on smart outlets.
Yeah, I have it on a like a plug where I just push on and off. You know, like on and off, and it turns.
Do you have any timer? Like
I didn't want to do. Fuck those timers with the dials and stuff. Those are the fucking worst. I asked my dad. I was like,
"How do those even work?"
They're the worst. I remember my dad's like, "I have them on." It's like, Dad, I remember my whole entire childhood. I remember you complaining like these fucking things never work. I mean, maybe they're better now.
Really, like an egg timer, essentially.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's basically what it is. Yeah.
I have,
but mine's easy. It's just on off button. You just on and they all come on, and then you hit off and they all come off.
That's nice.
Yes.
I have the Wemo smart plugs.
Okay.
And you can set them for it knows every day when sunrise and sunset is.
Damn it.
So every day it turns on 15 minutes before sunset and then turns off like 15 minutes before sunrise. So I don't even have to think about it. It's just constantly on and off.
Okay.
It's fucking...
That's fucking great.
They have those at Costco, by the way, the Wemo plugs, or on Amazon. I might recommend. Those are good. My wife just texted me. This is the most dad podcast of all time.
Yes. Oh, it is.
Now, I will say, what helped the lights go up, I had a couple beers for myself. Now,
I didn't have...
the ladder's involved, so you got to be careful. You don't want to...
So I didn't have a beer because it was raining when I was doing it, so I was already...
Yeah.
I was already daredeviling it.
Now, you had your son help you a little bit?
Yes.
I tried.
He had ground duty. Which, now let me say, this is how he helped me. He helped me fetch. He was my gopher.
That's actually really useful if you're on the ladder.
Yeah. Can you go fetch me?
Yeah.
And then in his downtime, I let him, because it was raining, he was hunting for worms, which was fine.
Sure.
In his undies, fine.
And his rain boots on.
Rain boots.
That's good.
All I needed was just one. I didn't want to walk all the way down the ladder.
Totally.
Like, go fetch me.
I had the same. My daughter's only 3, so it's a little bit more difficult to keep on task.
When they get 6, then they start to. Then you can really start to.
She liked that they were in and that they were on, but they were on the ground, and she was like, "I want to jump on these." I'm like, "No, no. Please no, I can't." I start crying.
You break half the fucking.
And then I try to get her to hand me the clips for the gutters, but that didn't. I
have those too. This is the best invention ever.
Those are great, and I've been reusing the same ones.
Oh yeah, I have. So have I.
Yeah,
I've broken a few.
Well, doesn't make you a bad person. So I got my llama. So I need to. I might add to the collection, but I'll get probably one of those projectors right now.
Those are nice.
But then I'll wait until after and swoop some good stuff for next year. But deep discount though, 60, 70%.
Some of that stuff, like the big snowflake and stuff, that's like $50. I remember I got it for $20 last year because Costco or Home Depot was dumping it.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, literally.
A lot of decorations, usually it's like we get them and then it's like, I remember like opening up some of this year. I was like, where the fuck did I put this thing? And I couldn't remember.
I was like, you didn't get it.
No, I didn't, because we just got it after the fact. I was like, well, how the fuck am I going to do this?
Basically, Target, Home Depot, Lowe's, all these, the second Christmas is over, or the fucking whatever.
Yeah. It's like,
they
actually,
are like, how fast can we get rid of this
pro
shit?
tip. It is like right before
You could,
Christmas.
like the 24th?
Yeah, you could. They'll just start slashing it. I think we got some of those like Christmas Eve, put shit up like.
Okay. Now, when do you take it down?
New
Year's weekend? Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Same. So that's my thing. That's why I put it up so early. If it's, you put yours up, it's, early December.
Yes.
And then you got it up for a month. It took
month of holidays. Cheer.
That's why I'm trying to get 2 months out of it.
Okay.
But whatever. I'll have to see my.
I mean,
PG
Dana.
bill.
What Dana? That hot sauce in the eyes or some shit.
Huh?
He says a picture of hot sauce in the eyes or something like. This is what I think you're.
He's just a
He's
bitter
a troll.
old
He's
bitch.
trolling. He's
just a bitter bitch. That Dana.
That boy Dana's a bitter bitch.
He is co-signed.
You heard it here first.
Let's see. If someone they think they have a big swinging dick of a Christmas display at their house, where would they send that photo? Not of the big swinging dick. You could DM that to us. But your house with your great Christmas lights.
You can email us at chipandcernshow@gmail.com. But if you want to challenge us on a social platform, Chip and Cern Show.
Social medias?
Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
They're all good avenues.
Challenge. I'll rebuttal. I got my picture queued. Actually, maybe I'll send a picture out.
Oh,
preemptively. I'll send it out.
Cern's house.
I'll send it out, and then we will challenge.
If
you got it better, then challenge. And don't pick a fucking photo from the internet.
Right, we'll
reverse, search it. We'll fact check your
look
shit.
it up. Yeah. Now, Cern, you have I'm looking at yours. You have me beat just on what would you judge? Is it how fucking bright it is? How much shit's going on?
Can we see it from space?
What your fucking power bill is? Like, what do you judge a victory on a thing by?
I don't know.
On a Christmas light.
I don't know how appealing it is.
You have multiple. You have your house. You have your lawn. You have a tree. Then you have things going from your house to your tree. Then you have like this eave system. So you got a lot of different things decorated.
Yes.
Now, this isn't a slight at you, but you have lights only on your first level of your house, and it's just one strand.
Yes.
But then you also have lights going from the house to like a tree. So, is it like total length of lights that you have? Like, I don't know. I have 200 feet of lights around.
I didn't measure it.
Yeah. So I would say if it was Chip versus Cern, I would say Cern wins the Christmas light decoration. Not counting the LED thing, because that's kind of like, anyone that's,
Yeah, no, because
that's driving a stake in the yard.
I mean, if you have a 2-story and you're getting on a 2-story, that's
now the peak is a good look. Like if you had another peak where yours is, I think that's a good look.
Yeah, but I couldn't.
You can't.
I wasn't risking my life for my.
What are you gonna do? Were you gonna put your ladder on top of your other roof to decorate that?
I'm not doing that.
No,
that wasn't worth it. Wasn't worth going paraplegic for Christmas.
No, yeah. I can just leave a chair there. You'll just roll your chair up. Just hook your speak and spell up to the thing here.
Just reserve my rascal for our Disney trip.
And you have a lot of animals. I like that sloth.
My favorite was the shark, but Rob was the sloth. Well, what's the worst? So we had that rain and stuff. The storm comes and blows my shit over. I'm like, even though I staked him in the ground, blew him right out of the fucking ground. I was like, God damn it.
I know it's, there needs to be a better like base system.
Yes, I agree.
So
I have rocks propping my stuff up.
And
now.
You have all your, I like positioning rocks around. Yeah. The sprinklers are off. Because you don't want
I turn them off.
Yeah, it's winter.
It's winter. I mean, what the fuck?
Shit. I won't turn them on until probably May. So the yard, I'll be like, why is the yard dead?
Yeah, it's usually my key like, it looks kind of dry. What the?
Whoops. Yeah,
the sun's been out for a while.
Well, my bad. Might be yard, might be. Anyway, we already did our little thing, and then we did the other thing where we
reach
keep
out
talking.
to us, Chip and Cern.
Yeah.
You can, if you want to.
Cern's lights are better than Chip's.
If you want to send us a picture of your house wearing some Chip and Cern Show gear, but you don't have it, reach out. You can go to chipandcernshow.com/shop or let us know. We'll probably send it to you.
We'll probably send it to you.
Black Friday sale.
Black Friday. And get your meter cranking around with the PG&E, SMUD, whomever your electrician or electric company is.
Yep. Probably PG&E for most people.
Until next time, I am Chip.
I'm Cern.
Cheers.